Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, then a little bit about me. I'm Dr. Hemapriya Nadesan, and doctor by profession and an entrepreneur by passion. I own three e-commerce brands and one coaching brand, E-commerce Growth Lab, wherein I teach e-commerce entrepreneurs as how to grow their e-commerce business, scale sustainably, and get success. So if you're new here, please press the subscribe button here and also press the bell icon to get notifications whenever I release a new video. So let's jump into the topic. So as the um, title suggests, I'm here to talk about productivity. One question that people keep on asking me is, how do you manage your time? You have a family, you have three e-commerce brands, a coaching brand, and you do so many things. So I have been telling this continuously, but I haven't recorded a YouTube video yet. So I'm here to do that now. So what I do, it's just 4 steps, and not many entrepreneurs know it. Actually, only 10% of entrepreneurs implement it. If you do this perfectly well, then I'm sure that your time management is going to be a breeze. So what are those 4 things? Brain dump, prioritize, task management, and time blocking. So this is the thing that I do consistently. I've been doing this since many years, and I do it every time. So this is not like a fad that I started sometime and left it. It's not like that. I'm doing this continuously because this has helped me immensely to manage my time and do my tasks, because I have a whole team of 50 members and people will keep on bombarding me. Ma'am, do this, ma'am, do that, ma'am, take a reel for Instagram, ma'am, we need to shoot for YouTube, ma'am, we need to do a promotion. So many things. So how do I deal with that? This is the 4 step formula that I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, so to the exciting part, the first one. This is something that I think everyone should do weekly. Brain dump. Brain dump, what is meant by brain dump? Just dump all your thoughts into a paper actually. Before I used to do in paper, but nowadays I don't even understand my handwriting, so I'm doing it on my notes app in iPhone. But it's up to you. If you are a paper person, you can do it on paper. If you are not comfortable, then you can do it on any digital app. So what to do? Just let your thoughts flow. Like, write whatever you think of doing. So I even write random things: buying a dress, cleaning this room. It is not specific to your business. Just understand that it's not specific to your business. As an entrepreneur, we are not only a business owner, we have a family, we have personal commitments. So everything has to be put in one place so that we can segregate it accordingly. Okay, so first one is brain dump. Dump all the things in your brain, and I can tell you that you won't be successful in your first brain dump, because you won't even get anything to write on your brain dump. Okay, so what you have to do is, first, relax your mind and sit in a soothing atmosphere. You can play music if you want. Sit down, light a candle, sit down, and just don't think of anything for a minute. Just make your mind and everything relaxed, empty, then just start writing. You will be keeping on writing. I assure you, the next time you'll be keeping on writing, but there will be a point when you will stop and you won't think of anything new tasks. That time you stop, close the note, and go away. Don't force your brain to think of more tasks, because that's not going to happen. Your brain will not cooperate. So just leave the space, then come back maybe after an hour or so, maybe even the next day, and then keep on writing. I've shared my brain dump list here. So this is how I do it. I brain dump fully. For me, sometimes it goes to even hundreds of tasks. So it goes to till that, and I brain dump in parts or in full. So that is done. Brain dumping is done. So one major hurdle is out. Okay. So we are done with brain dumping. What next? So the second one is prioritize. So what is meant by prioritizing? See, all of us have tasks that will be urgent, that will be important, but how do you prioritize that? Sometimes we keep doing some task that is not even important, and we waste time on it. For example, you want to get inspiration for your next reel, and you go to Instagram, you keep browsing, That's it. Gone. 1 hour is gone, right? So that is not important or not urgent, right? So now we are going to prioritize our task using a method called Eisenhower matrix. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. So it's so that is even before I knew that it was this, I used to prioritize like this. So it is a matrix wherein you put in 4 columns and you put each of your tasks into each column. So how does this work? So we have 4 boxes. Okay. So the first box will be urgent and important. What is urgent and important? It will be it must be very urgent and it must be very important for your business to grow or even your personal life. Okay. So that it will be done. You have to write all the tasks there. The tasks in urgent and important has to be done as soon as possible, most probably immediately. So they should be in the top of your task list. Okay. So that is urgent and important. The next one is not urgent, important. It can be like planning a promotion for the upcoming any sale or something like that. It's important, but it is not urgent. So you have to do it eventually. You can't skip on that. So you have to schedule it to a later date, but not miss doing it. So that is what is not urgent, important. The next one is urgent, but not important. It can be phone calls, it can be emails that has to be dealt. You might not even be required to do that. If so, you can delegate it, or you can do it at schedule a time later and do it. Next one is not urgent, not important. So what is not urgent, not important? I told you, right? Instagram browsing. You are searching for inspiration. You go onto Instagram and you just don't know where the time went. So you keep those tasks there. You try to do it. After you finished all the quadrants, you can try to do that. If there is no time, then skip it. Because you can get inspiration even from Bard or ChatGPT nowadays, right? So you just skip it and don't waste time on it. Okay. So now the second step, the major step, prioritization is done. Okay. Now, what is the third step? So now you have the tasks here. We have to pull them and put it in your whatever task management platform you're using. I use Trello. I've used Todoist. I'm using Trello now. So it's up to you. I also use bullet journal. Okay. So I have a combination of this one. I have a combination of both paper planner and digital planner. I was using Passion Planner a lot. I'm going to show you an example of that now. So I was using that before, but now I just keep on moving to planners because that's exciting for me. It's up to you. You can use whatever planner you want. For example, you brain dump today, you prioritize the task. Then for the next 1 week, you can pick up the task here according to their urgency, according to their importance, and fill it in your um, task management system. So you put like this date, these are the tasks I'm going to do. Start with the most urgent, most important task and go down to the least important, least urgent task, so that even if you don't complete the whole task list, you end up in finishing everything, right? So this is the task management system. Never forget to put these things into your task management system, because every day you will have an idea like, okay, this is the thing that I'm going to do today. So this is the thing that I have finished yesterday. So you can just strike out, or if it is a digital planner, just mark it complete, that will be done. So this is how you move everything. The third step is also finished. Now what do? We have a lot of tasks in our today's list, to-do list, but we never get completed. Why is it so? Because our time management is not there. So that's why I'm going to teach you another very important skill. It's called time blocking. So what to do in that? First, what you have to do is first write down the time wherein you are not available. Like morning for me, I send the kids until 8:30, so I can't do any task until that time. Then I have to get ready to the office. So my productive time starts actually from 10 a.m. And most probably my super productive hours end by 2 p.m. After that, I can do tasks only that are not important, not urgent, or not important, only urgent, things like that. So you have to block your calendar. The best way to do is Google Calendar. You can go to Google Calendar and you can put in the time, like it will be a repetitive time. So from 6 to 8:30 a.m., I put kids getting ready and I block the whole thing for the entire year maybe. So that time is not available for me. So my only available time is 10 to 2 p.m. In that, what I will do is I will take up the most important and urgent task and put it first. And I will see how much hours it will take and I will put it there. So first 10 to 11 will be my most important, most urgent task. Then like that, one by one. So you block your calendar with time. So 10:30 to 11:30 this one, 11:30 to 12:30 this one. So sometimes I have core consultation calls with my community. So I'll block that time out. So that time will be blocked throughout my calendar. So like this, when you do this time blocking, you will have a visual representation of how your day looks. So you will see that you have these tasks between 10 to 2 p.m. And what I will do is I will schedule my less important tasks in the evening time when I'm with my kids around 6 to 7 or something like that. I can just be with them, but I can do some simple tasks. So I will put out my simple task in the end so that I don't miss upon the urgent task and yet I finish all the tasks. So this is one important thing that has actually worked for me and I'm sure it will work for you. So please try to follow this. And one thing I want to say, all days will not be the same. There will be days when you can't finish your task list. There will be days when you can't even brain dump. There will be days when you can't even prioritize tasks because your brain is so much messed up. Don't worry. We all pass through these phases. So try your best. At least in a month, if you can do this for 2 to 3 weeks, then that's a huge victory. Because for me also, there are no perfect days. Some days are good, some days are very bad, some days are super bad. So I can't predict what is going to happen tomorrow. So that's the same for you also. So don't push yourself too much. Try to do as much as possible. Set up a system. When a system is in place, it's easy for you to implement tasks. When you know, okay, this is the road that we are going to travel, you can easily go through that. If you don't even know which way to take, then you are standing confused and you can't proceed even one step ahead. So I have given you a roadmap. So you can follow this roadmap and make your day as productive as possible. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our video and press the bell icon to receive notifications whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much.